What's good, yo? Welcome back to brand new comic Crackers. Issue number 4, was it? Yeah, issue number 4. A Vengeance of the Moon Knight. So yeah, we got another incredible cover. Let's just jump right in. See what we got. Alright. God tier artwork already off the bat, man. No. I don't know who hides behind that stolen mask, that stolen name, this Moon Knight. But I know him in a way. Jeez, even during the day, the artwork still looks amazing. The cityscapes and everything, man. This dude is such an incredible artist. Then, interesting. In what way Yenya? I don't know how you pronounce it. Yenya? I'm probably saying that wrong. In the way he fought Andrea, my brother Spectre fought like an animal. It was the first thing that I came to understand about it. But this movie, he had a system of combat. He had been trained. That training marks him. He knows how he fights, how he moves, how he fights, and I recognize that mark. You've encountered this style before? No. But one of the minds that live within me, a fist of Khonshu has, a little less than 200 years ago. Oh, 200 years, huh? Next page. Curious to know why they're doing this during the day in their suits. It feels so weird seeing a Moon Knight out in the day in costume. Feels wrong, man. It feels weird. Doing this in broad daylight? Yeah, I agree. I am unsure. I am unused to going into battle with my face, without the face of my father in disguise. Yeah, I suppose so. It's not like they called you Hunter's son. Who are they? For God's sakes, Bari. We are creatures of the night, like the vampires who gave us this information. Like the one we're hunting. So what better time for it to hit him than when he's sleeping? I couldn't believe it when they told us that he's hiding out here of all places. It is the last place we would have ever looked for Moon Knight. What is it? The Mount, where Mark died. Ah, okay. So he's chilling in the building. Next page. Okay. Damn, this shot looks incredible too. Did they switch artists mid-issue? Hold on, let me check the cover page, because it looks like they might switch artists like midway through. Hold on. Let's see. Artists. No. Yeah, it's just him. Variants. Okay, yeah, never mind. The color looked a little bit more closer to I forget the art. Fredico, I think, is the artist that does like Miles that he does some issues for, or it might have been another one, but it's art. The art kind of looked like his for a second, so I was like, I wonder if they like have both of them working on the same issue. Death cultists. In the mid 1800s, the cult of Khonshu came into conflict with the cult of Khalil, if I'm saying that right. So some ugly business to do with relics and idols, both theirs and ours. The fists of Khonshu are born in death, but the cultists of Khalil dance with them. And this false Moon Knight, you believe that he was one of them? Without a doubt. He dances the same steps. He knew he wouldn't come back here. He knew what crawling through this way would have done to me. Everything else aside, I'm going to make him pay for this too. He chose this lair carefully, Tigra. Our bad memories are but another of his defenses. He underestimates our focus, our drive. So, subtlety's not your strong suit, Hunter's Moon. I get it. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm cool. Incidentally, how are you so cool? It is simple. My desire to punish has subsided my grief. Next page. It looks a little different, but I think it might just be the lighting. I don't know. You've never been clear on that point. Well, don't. Why Why don't you tell me why it is that you want to hunt down this impostor Moon Knight and hurt him? I'm not certain I understand. Is it not obvious? He has stolen my brother's name. Sure, but you're not angry because he took Mark's superhero name, are you? Or rather, not on Mark's behalf. You're too driven to take the most thing to take most things personal. Yehaya, if I'm saying I swear I feel like I'm butchering his name. It's unlike you. Are you implying that I'm not in touch with my feelings, Dr. Sturman? Of course you aren't. You're back to call me Dr. Sturman after all. This isn't about Mark, is it? Not directly. They used to call him something else before? Next page. There. I can see it. That's the point. Unless you've got eyes like mine, you wouldn't. Unless you got eyes like mine, you wouldn't. He's got the approaches into his lair wired up. He's running he's running everything wireless, off batteries, modular. There's no functioning electrical in this functioning electrical in this building, but it doesn't happen. But there doesn't have to be. Motion sensors, thermal sensors, running on Bluetooth probably, no cameras though. Long as he remembers to swap them out for fully charged ones, he's good. Consumer grade electronics have gotten to the point where they can become an enormous pain in my ass. This isn't my specialty, mine either. If I don't have a kid, I wouldn't know half of what this so I wouldn't know half about. I wouldn't know half of what I do about this stuff. This is something Soldier would understand. We can come back when it's dark. Come back? You mean we leave? Forget it. You know what Mark always said. I like it when they see me coming. Yeah. Yeah, man, that line goes so hard. Oh God, I love Moon Knight, man. Please, Dr. Excuse me, Andrea. Why don't you simply tell me what it is that I'm feeling? Certainly, this isn't about Mark. It's about the costume. It's about the implications. You're not angry that he's playing dress up as Moon Knight. You're angry that he's playing dress up as a Fist of Khonshu. The Raymond's, did I say that right? The office. They mean something to you. They mean everything to me. Next page. To be a Fist of Khonshu is the greatest honor of my life. It is the ultimate expression of dedication. My life, my mind, my entire self has been sacrificed to this calling, to this duty. I have died for Khonshu doing his work. I have begun to go insane as a consequence, and I will die again, and I will become progressively more insane. All this I accept gladly. But to see this imposter, this Deltiant? I have no idea how you're supposed to say that. Playing at being a Fist of Khonshu, a man who sacrificed nothing for the shrouds he wears. I was furious with my brother at first, for how he abandoned our father. But still, he was a Fist. He earned his shroud, as did I. Not like this thief. Motion sensor 12 has been activated. What is time? The time is 1:30 p.m. Motion sensor 8 has been activated. Good timing for an attack. Well done. Motion sensor 6 has been activated. Hey, this is where Moon Knight died. Next page. They do say history repeats. I suppose it does. Here I am telling you to get out of my house again. God, this artwork's incredible. Next page. Please forgive me. There's nothing to forgive. This is all part of the process. Do you feel better? Not particularly. But I suppose the fact that I remained myself and didn't see control of my body to a dead person is somewhat reassuring. The worst part, the worst part is that if he kills me, I will not be resurrected. My office will die with me, and there will not be another. For the first time in history, for the first time in history, there will be no fist of Khonshu. None, none by a mockery calling himself Moon Knight. For the first time, I'm afraid of dying. Hold on. There we go. Coming at me with half the numbers as last time. Not very smart. Not very smart. That. Not very smart, that. Perhaps. But I know you know. But I know you now, Death Worshipper. I know how you dance. What? How are you? What is this, mind reading? Next page. Not your mind. That of Rami, Fist of Khonshu, the last of my order to face the cult of Khalil. Get back! So you know where I come from. Big deal. I left the cult a long time ago. I know. Oh, I know. Ugh! Because you didn't knock my nose out this time, did you? I wondered about that. Next page. When do you attack? Tomorrow in the day, Tigra and I. Rhesus and Soldier will be sleeping, and 8-Ball and 8-Ball and the mission will be looking over them. By which I mean the mission will be looking over all three of them. Yeehaw. I swear I never pronounced his name. You don't have to do this. It's human to be afraid of death, and it's human to avoid it. You are correct, of course, but I am afraid you are incorrect at the same time. I do have to do this, Andrea. My entire identity proceeded upon my duty as an identity that has been increasingly threatened as of late. This is who I am. This is who I am, and I must act accordingly. If I don't, then I may as well surrender my mind. May as well surrender my mind to the dead who threaten to overwhelm it. Next page. First things first. First thing. You did well. You did was fill my nose with pepper. I thought you were just trying to hurt me. Same as you did when you tried to kick us out of the mission. When you showed up with Mark Spector's title. When you beat and cut us. When you stepped up shop in his tomb, hurting us, hurting me. But that wasn't it, was it? I don't want to kill you, grr. But I. Next page. Oof! You kill no one, imposter! You don't deserve that masked pretender. No! By the 8 phases, you were afraid. You were afraid I'd smell you, and that I get your scent, that I recognize you. Isn't that right, Max? Who the fuck is Max? Or should I call you the Shroud? I have never heard of the Shroud. Is he like an ancient Moon Knight villain or something? I feel this should be like, oh shit moment, but I'm like, who is this man? This is when you don't read all Moon Knight's comics. I like that. Like the dude got like some sort of like facial scars. It looks pretty cool, like a spider. I like the kind of like spider logo thing he's got going on his head. It looks kind of cool. To be continued. Da-da-da. Ooh, yo, that next cover looking clean, bro. All right, guys, that's where this video off. Overall, I'm going to this issue a 10 out of fucking 10, ladies and gentlemen. As always, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on social if you feel like it. Link subscribe below. And as always, back for more. See you guys next time.